I'm here in St. Kevin's Church outside of Dublin. St. Kevin's is a beautiful non-Gothic church, and it is named after one of the most interesting and curious of Irish saints, Kevin of Glendalough. Glendalough is a beautiful lake south of Dublin where St. Kevin lived and led a small monastic community in the 5th century. Being here at St. Kevin's, I can't help but think of one of my dearest and closest friends, Irish friends, Kevin, with whom I was in seminary. St. Kevin is remembered as a sort of Celtic St. Francis of Assisi. For much of his life, he lived as a hermit along the lakeshore, his only companions being the wild animals, birds, and the bees. But his holiness attracted disciples, and eventually he was convinced to allow them to build a series of beehive stone huts as a little monastery so that they could learn from him. There's a famous episode from the life of St. Kevin that has been immortalized by a great Irish poet, and in the poem it's called St. Kevin and the Blackbird. St. Kevin is kneeling in this little monastic cell, and his arms are outstretched out the window in prayer, and a blackbird lays on it and builds a nest and lays eggs. St. Kevin, so as not to disturb the bird, he stays at prayer with his hand outstretched for weeks until the little birds are hatched and fly off and leave the nest. The image is one of complete openness and welcome to all of God's creatures, a love so profound that even the birds of the air come and live in his hand. It's a beautiful, perfectly Irish episode, a way of thinking about prayer and how God comes to surprise us, if we're able to pay attention and keep our hearts and our eyes open.